Hi, everyone, and welcome today, November 11th, to our weekly webinar. Angela and myself, we're so happy and excited to be here with you. Let's say hi to Angela. She has prepared this amazing presentation for us. Hi, Angela. Welcome.
Thank you, Cynthia. Hello, everyone. Today is November 11th. Thank you, veterans and any veterans that you know for your service, and make sure that you reach out to them today as we celebrate a day in honor of their service and sacrifice. And today we are going to be focusing on the PCC, the Preferred Customer Club, a lot throughout our webinar. So we have our needs spotlight. We'll be talking about skincare and the basic skincare set, because that's one of those sets that people tend to refill often, use throughout the year. And that is a great set that once people are using our skincare, they're usually interested in our PCC as well. So to get those discounts throughout the year. Also, we'll talk about a little quiz or trivia for how well do you know the PCC and the ins and outs of how it works. We'll talk about support and follow-up tips. So once someone has joined your preferred customer club, how do you follow up with them and get them rolling so that they can use those benefits successfully and regularly throughout the year. And for our tech tip, I'll be showing you how to share the PCC app with your customers who have signed up for it, so that you can get them a link, they can download it, you kind of help them through the process of logging in and get them all set up once they sign up for your PCC. So get your to-do list ready, a piece of paper ready, and we will go through some new tips for your business. So today we're talking about our customers who have the need of just a simple skincare routine that has great antioxidant power, that helps tighten up their pores, that really can do a lot of great things for their skin, and it's a simple, effective routine. So that's where our Vital Use Basic Skincare set comes in. This is a great, simple routine that's going to help, fight aging, balance out our skin, help reduce the appearance of our pores with that Provence Rose that's in our cleanser, etc. And really give us a great appearance to our skin with a simple routine. So it's really also gentle on sensitive skin. So as you know, our skincare products have wonderful light fragrances, but it's not artificial fragrances. So it's really a good fit for people whose skin tends to react to artificial perfumes and things like that. Just really gentle and effective. It helped that Provence Rose that we have in the cleansing gel helps tighten up the appearance of our pores. It's slightly astringent, but not over drying. We have the antioxidant, anti-aging power of Edelweiss. So, and also we have the day and night moisturizers in this set too, the day cream and the redensifying night cream. So remember that when we're sharing the Vital Use line, we have some of these key ingredients that really make it stand out. The Alpine Moisture Complex that combines the Swiss glacier water and Edelweiss extract that's going to be encapsulated in liposomes. That just helps those key ingredients get into the deeper layers of our skin. It absorbs quickly and keeps working for a long period of time on our skin as we use these products, like the day and night moisturizers, etc. We have snow algae that grows at a very high altitude. It's incredibly resilient. We take some of those properties, the longevity properties of snow algae, and put it into our Vital Use line to help our skin also be more resilient against aging, kind of help boost that youthful appearance of our skin. And then depending on each product, we have a variety of flower essential oils and extracts that are going to help our skin with different things. You'll notice like the Provence Rose really helps with astringent properties. You'll notice the Edelweiss has antioxidant properties, etc. So all of our different products will have a different blend based on what the key needs are for each one. When we're talking about our cleansing gel with Provence Rose and Edelweiss, this is a really gentle and delicate cleanser that is going to leave our skin feeling radiant, really clean and purified with that pleasant natural rose scent. So we get that aromatic experience, but also it's a really deep clean, but your skin doesn't feel really dry and tight afterwards, which is nice. It's just very gentle and effective. And then during the day, your customers can use the Hydrating Day Cream with Edelweiss and Summer Snowflake. So this is made with that Alpine Moisture Complex. And then the Summer Snowflake extract is really innovative because it's like going to make our skin create its own hyaluronic acid, right? So it's a really cool stimulant that makes our skin do it on its own and keep that moisture going all day long. It also has some light sun filters in it. I usually have my customers use this as their moisturizer to kind of bring the moisture to those upper levels of the skin, and work their magic for anti-aging. But I also have my customers use some SPF on top of this. And then the Redensifying Night Cream with Edelweiss and Crocus is going to be to repair kind of the stress that our skin goes through throughout the day. When we're resting at night and our body's not busy doing things and exposed to the elements is when our skin can really repair a lot of the stress that it's been through. So that's where this comes in, and really have your customers take a before picture before they go to bed and an after picture when they wake up in the morning when they're using it. It makes such a difference in the appearance of our skin. It works wonders. And if you're talking about this basic skincare set with some other complementary products, remember you can go through our layering routine where first we wash our hands and get them cleaned, right? We're going to remove makeup either with our micellar makeup remover and or our cleansing gel. Some people use both, so that we can use that micellar makeup remover on our eye area. Then we can follow up with clarifying tonic if you feel like you need more of a skin balance. That would be especially for your combination skin customers. Then you can follow up with skin perfecting serum if you have a customer who needs more of an anti-age boost, wants to even out their skin tone, improve their elasticity more. That would be a great add-in. They can use the eye and lip contour around these key areas to kind of fill in those areas of crow's feet and wrinkles if they want to plump up those areas so that to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. And then you would finish up with your moisturizer depending on their skincare needs or the time of day. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, this is really helpful to have just to know the order in which we use our products when we're doing a skincare demo with something like this. It's usually the lightest texture to the thickest texture, right? But a lot of them, there's some in the middle that it doesn't really matter what order you put them on. Like if you do the eye and lip contour and then the skin perfecting serum, like it's not going to be the end of the world, but that is the general layering technique that we use as we work in more products into this basic skincare routine. And remember that this set that comes with the cleansing gel and then the two moisturizers for the day and night, this is also included in our new consultant kit add-ons. So your prospects who are going to sign up as new consultants on your team, they have the two like general kits, but then remember that they can add on the skincare selection, the free breathing selection, or the aromatherapy selection. So they can add that basic skincare set and start promoting that right away. If they're in love with our skincare and want to become a consultant, make sure you talk to them about that. So this basic skincare set is a great seller. It's a great way to help people fall in love with our Vital Use line. And it's going to be the challenge for us this week, Monday through Thursday. So I want you to work with me, get a second device out or on the device that you're on right now, and work on getting your direct product link for the basic skincare set off your shopping website. And we're going to take it over to Bitly and go ahead and shorten it so that you have that practice this week as well. And then you'll send that link, that direct product link, we'll put it into Bitly and send it off to Cesar so that he knows that you are going to work on selling the basic skincare set for our challenge this week. So go ahead into a browser. Again, we're not doing this step through our app. We're going into a browser like Google, for example. Okay, so we're in a browser. We're going to go to our personal website. And we click on shop. So it takes us to our shopping website. Make sure that you look at the top and your name should be at the top of your personal website. Go into promos and offers or sets. Or you can just search for basic skincare. It's like basic skincare, that's anything but basic, right? It's good stuff. Okay, and then we're going to open that up and get the URL from the top, okay? So I know I'm not showing every step because we've done this a lot. So if you're a brand new consultant and you're struggling to find this, just let me know. But we're kind of going through those steps. We went to a browser, opened up our personal website, went to shop, opened up the basic skincare set. We're going to click on it to actually be open on that page for that exact product. Mine is thinking, okay, so like you should see that product right here. Can you see it okay? No glare. Then we're going to click at the top and click to copy to copy that link, okay? Now, when we copy a direct product link from our shopping site, it looks pretty long, right? It's usually like a big long link that has all the information about who the consultant is, what product it is, the catalog ID, those kinds of things. All of that data shows up in the URL. So let's turn it into a cute little bit.ly link. It's not going to be exactly the same as mine, right? This was just an example. But we're going to shorten that big long link into a cute little link because as we're reaching out to our customers via message or even on social media, it just looks nice to have that short little link. And it also gives you some statistics and like on the background of it so that you know how many times people have clicked on your link, etc. Okay, so we're going to go into our bit.ly website. So I've already copied my link. I'm going to open another window or another tab, and I'm going to go into bit.ly. And you'll come to the main page. If you've logged in before, it might sign you in automatically. Okay, it might log you in automatically. If you're new to Bitly, you will have to go into sign up for free, and you can choose to sign up with your Google account or Facebook account, or there's some other options on there as well. And once you're signed in, you will be able to go in and just click the plus button. You might have to click on the menu, right? If you're on your phone, it looks like you have to click on the little 3-line menu, but you'll want to go to create new and create a new link. Okay, so we're going to go into create a new link. I'm doing this along here with you on my phone. And you'll see where it says destination. That's our long link that we just copied. That's where I'm going to paste this direct product link that I just got off my website. I'm going to put that in the destination and give it a title like the Vital Youth Basic Skincare Set. I think mine is not going to let me do it because I already have this set up on Bitly, but it will fill in automatically for you, or you can change that title up. And then you have the option of customizing the back half. It lets us do this, I think, like 50 times throughout the month with a free account. So for the customized back half, I would do something like basic skin set or something like that. It is case sensitive, and it won't let you customize something that someone else has already created for obvious reasons. Otherwise, it might send your customer to someone else's used website, which would be problematic. So make sure that you're going to have to try it a few times maybe until it accepts it. And it will tell you like error, this is already taken. Okay, so you're going to find a customized back half that you like and then click create your link. Okay, see if this, oh, did that work? Okay. So go ahead and come up with sometimes I'll put my initials. I'll put like AR for Angie Rodriguez, right? I'll do like AR basic skincare set or something like that. Like AR in caps and the rest in lowercase so that it's more specific to me. It helps customize it so that it's not clashing with something that someone else has chosen. And then, oh, I have a cold and flu season set example up here, but you will have the Vital Youth Basic Skincare set. You should see your new shortened link once it's approved, and you can just click that little copy button to copy it and send it off to Cesar. Yeah, and it will look something like that. Remember that this is a customized link. You have to pick something that someone else hasn't already chosen. It might take a couple of tries, and the site will not allow you to set anything up that's already taken. You'll see the little red error message. It is case sensitive, so capital and lowercase letters do matter. Try to make it specific but easy to remember. I like using these bit.lys too to post like as a little text on TikToks, for example. If you don't have 1,000 or more followers yet and you can't post like a direct link in your profile, these are nice to post like as a little text on your TikToks so that people can type them in on a browser and find your direct product links more easily. Any questions about how to do that? Let us know in the chat. And also feel free to reach out to me via Facebook through our consultant community or to Cesar or Cynthia if you're having trouble with that process, and we are happy to help. And then you're going to send that off to Cesar to tell him that you are going to sell at least one basic skincare set between Monday and Thursday so that you can receive 2 free travel size Eucosol sprays, which is amazing. These are so nice to have in those little tiny bottles to keep with you all day long, to add in with a gift. Like it's really nice to have. So remember that this challenge will include your orders placed through your personal website, but it will exclude spot orders, personal consultant orders, and PCC orders that are placed during this time. Okay? Any questions? Please let us know. Otherwise, I don't think we'll use our timer because we kind of did this together. But if you happen to need any review, just reach out to us. Just make sure that you get your direct product link for the set, take it to bit.ly to shorten it and customize it if you want to. Otherwise, it'll just give you a random link. That's fine. And send it off to Cesar so he knows to watch if you achieve our goal for this challenge. Okay. All right. I'm going to skip our timer for time's sake. And we're going to go on to our trivia, our PCC trivia. So those of you who are here live with me, please pop your answers into the chat as we go through these questions. I'll try to give you a little bit of think time, but your question will either be option A or option B. Sometimes you have to fill in a missing amount or a missing word. Sometimes you have to write me a phrase in the chat. So get your chat fingers ready. I want to see how well you really understand the Preferred Customer Club benefits and how they work, when they expire, what happens if certain XYZ occurs. So we're going to go through some trivia on some of the bigger details. And we're also going to show you where to find the PCC benefit guides in Virtual Office and in the app so that you can use them, okay? So let's see, how well do you know the Preferred Customer Club, the PCC? All right, let us know in the chat. The usual PCC enrollment fee for someone to sign up for your Preferred Customer Club is $19. Let me know in the chat, true or false, A or B. I'm seeing some B's in the chat. This is false. Sometimes we do have a promotional price for $19 enrollment, right? Like once or twice a year, we'll have a promotion for PCC. But the typical enrollment fee is $29 per year. So if they sign up in October, that will get them through the next 365 days. So it's a year from when they sign up. That will be their $29 enrollment fee. Okay. And a good way to look at this then is as you're talking about this benefit to your customers, think of it as they're getting a 10% discount all year round. If someone's placing a $300 order, it is within their interest to sign up for the PCC before they place that order and start saving right away because it's already paying for itself. Or if you have a customer buying like a skincare set, a skincare regimen, maybe they use our respiratory care products often, our foot and leg care products often, things like that. This is a really good time to talk about this, as you're probably going to be spending, $300 or more during the course of the year to keep up with your routines. Here's a way to have this benefit pay for itself and get those extra discounts and perks on any other purchases that they have throughout the year as well. Okay, so how is our PCC membership renewed each year? A, they have to fill out the PCC enrollment form each year to get signed up, or B, it will automatically charge the fee to their card on file that they used for their initial enrollment. A or B? I'm seeing B's in the chat. Yes, so they do not have to re-enroll every year. It will automatically renew for them. Just remember that they do get a reminder email saying, hey, your PCC subscription or membership is going to renew soon. Sometimes, like I've had customers reach out because it goes to their spam. And they're like, hey, I saw a charge for $29 from Used, but I'm not sure what it's for. So I try to remember, like in my PCC follow-up, if I have a bunch of customers that sign up in January or something, I'll try to reach out to them in December, just like, hey, keep an eye out. Your renewal email will be coming from Used so that you can see when you're going to be charged that fee. Right. So that they know if they do want to cancel their subscription, they have options for that as well, like emailing our info email. But it's just letting them know that the charge is coming is helpful because, email is almost too organized at this point where if it's not a known sender, sometimes it will send them to spam for them. So, and just remember too, if you are helping someone sign up for the PCC, make sure you are using their own payment methods for this reason as well. You don't want to sign someone up on the PCC, use your own card, and then have them Venmo you because your card will be on file for the renewal fee as well. So just keep those couple things in mind of how that piece of it works. They should sign up with their own payment method and just let them know that that's an auto renewal. Okay, so if any PCC member spends $500 or more in retail value over the course of a year, they will receive two things. Can you let me know in the chat? What are some things that they receive if they spend $500 or more throughout the course of the year? I see a small essential oil. They will receive an essential oil with their next order. And guess what? They also get their renewal fee waived. So if they spend $500 or more throughout the course of that year of their membership, their next year's renewal fee will be waived and they'll get a free essential oil in their next order. Okay. That's really nice too when they have the preferred customer app that will tell them like how much they have purchased year to date, and they'll know if they're really close to $500 if they place an order and then they get their renewal fee for free. That can be an extra perk for them. It's good for them to know about that. Okay. All right. PCC members receive a 10% discount on any order, even spa orders. True or false? A or B? I'm seeing A question mark and B in the chat. Here's the deal. So PCC members, in order to get their discount, they have to be logged in as preferred customers, right? So that means this will not apply if they're shopping through a spa link for someone else's event. Their 10% will not apply. So make sure that they understand that if they do join a lot of demonstrations and things like that, if they are shopping through a spa link, their 10% discount won't apply. You as a consultant can work that out with them if you'd like to reimburse it or something, but the system will only give them their 10% discount if they are signed in on our used website or in their preferred customer app with their PCC or their PCC ID and password. So just keep that in mind that they have to be logged in. The 10% discount does apply to sale items, like any promotions that are going on. They get that extra 10% off even sale prices, but it only applies to logged in as PCC orders, not spot orders. Okay. All right, the more consecutive months PCC members place an order of how much retail, the more use dollars they earn. Do you know how much that amount is? If they place a monthly order of however much or more, over time, they will get more and more percentage, a bigger percentage of use dollars back. All right, I see it in the chat already. Nice work. $35 is the magical number. So when you are talking about the PCC to a customer, they've signed up, just let them know that they do get the most out of their benefits when they place a $35 or more retail order every month. Okay, so if they're doing that consistently, the months 1 through 3, they're going to get 5% back in use dollars. If they continue to place that $35 or more purchase months 4 through 6, they get 10%. 7 through 9, 15%, and 10 through 12, 20%. So if they're buying regularly from you, this really adds up. So just keep in mind if they place okay, so this is kind of hard to see, but if you have a customer who signed up for the PCC, January they spend 111, February 40, March 55, those are all qualifying orders. During those 3 months, they're earning 5% back in their use dollars, right? Then it's going to bump up to 10% the next 3 months. As long as they keep placing those orders of 35 or more, they're going to get 10% back on all of those months. And then the next 3 months, 15% back, the next 3 months, 20% back, right? So it ends up being quite a bit. This person who has accumulated their used dollars is getting up to like 41.40 back on their December order. They've accumulated up to $130 in used dollars over the course of the year, right? So if at some point they are placing an order every month, but one of them is not $35 or more. Like take this example, this person is placing monthly orders, so they're able to keep accumulating their use dollars, right? They keep accumulating them and saving them until they want to use them. That's fine because they're placing a monthly order. But one was 30, not 35. That means, okay, they were earning 5%, 5%, 5%. Okay, since this one wasn't $35, they're not going to bump up into the next rank. So they have another 3 months of 5%, 5%, 5%. As long as they're placing $35 or more, they're going to bump up to 10% in the next trimester or next quarter. I mean, the next quarter. Okay. Or if, sorry, there's my arrows. Okay. And they also remember that if they are going to be placing these monthly orders, but two of those orders are not $35 or more, they're going to drop down 5%. They're not just going to maintain where they were, they're going to drop down 5%. So let's say someone was earning 15% use dollars during these first 3 months of January, February, and March because they've had their subscription a long time, etc. But in March and April, their orders are only 30, not 35. That 15 is going to bop down to 10% instead of 15. It will remain that way for 3 months, 3 more months, and then it will go back up to 15% if they're meeting those requirements. Okay. And then, okay, next question. Use dollars are valid for up to 12 months, but they can only be accumulated over time if, what does a customer need to do so that they can keep accumulating those used dollars and saving them up to use them all at once? I tend to just tell my customers, you get used dollars back to use the next month so that they don't have to worry about it, but they can technically save them up. This is a little bit longer answer, but they can technically save them up as long as they are placing any PCC order each month. Okay. So even if they're not all 35, right? The $35 is so that they can keep going up in rank of that percentage of use dollars that they earn back. But as long as they place an order each month, they can keep accumulating those use dollars. They're not going to lose them as long as they place an order every month. Okay. But you might see that, for example, someone was accumulating their use dollars. They were up to 2310, but then the next month they don't place an order at all through their PCC account. Then they do reset those use dollars. So when you're sharing this benefit with customers, just remind them that placing an order every month is beneficial for getting the most out of those benefits and be able to save up their use dollars to use later. Okay. All right, last question for our trivia. What are 2 ways consultants can earn commission from the Preferred Customer Club? We earn commission in 2 different ways. You let me know one or both in the chat. Think of it as, do we earn commission on that $29 fee that they pay? Do we earn commission on the orders that our PCCs place? The answer is yes for both of those things, right? So we do get a 25% retail profit from the $29 fee or $19 if it's on special, right? But from the fee that they pay to start their membership, we technically earn commission off of the fee. And then we earn 20% commission from PCC orders. So I think of this as kind of like, normally we would earn, our PCC members are getting a 10% discount. It's like our consultants give them 5% and the company gives them 5%, right? So we are each giving them that little bit of their discount. But that 20% commission really adds up because these are our loyal customers who are purchasing more often. They help keep our business stable and steady. So it's definitely worth it. And we're earning commission from those two different places. Okay, so if you want to learn more about our PCC or someone has just signed up and you're feeling a little rusty and you need some help, you can go into your virtual office, into business tools, and that's where there's like a whole page on the used PCC. On that page, there's a bunch of question and answer available for you right on that web page. But there's also these PDFs at the bottom, the Preferred Customer Club from the customer side that you could actually share with your customers to give them that full information if they need it. And then there's the Preferred Customer Club with the consultant benefits, which would be for you to keep. So those both PDFs are published on our virtual office. They're also available in your consultant app in our folders for resources as well. Okay. And the customer benefit brochure looks like this. It's 4 pages long. It kind of goes through those scenarios that we showed and really outlines their benefits really clearly if they do have questions. Or you might have someone who's really on it with all those numbers and wants to keep all of their discounts and use dollars. This is something that I would share with that type of customer where they need all the information. And then this is something that it's nice to share with your teammates, fellow consultants, et cetera, so that they know the value of having PCC customers for your business as well. Okay, this one though is one for us as consultants. I would not send this one out to customers. Okay. All right. So let's say that you have someone who has signed up in your PCC. What do we do to follow up with them and help them understand what that looks like? Well, this is part of our sales method. This is the supporting customers, new consultants, and PCC members with just good follow up. It's kind of like a little chunk at a time, but to make sure that they are understanding what they have signed up for so that they can take advantage of all those discounts. So make sure, if someone says, yes, I want to join your PCC. It sounds like it makes great sense for me. You go into your consultant app, you click on sponsoring preferred customer. This little form comes up. You click on your share icon, you copy that link and you send it off to them, right? So, you send it off, you say, okay, there's a couple pages you fill out of information to sign up. Tell them, keep track of your customer ID and the password that you set up when you sign up so that you have those to log into your app later. Okay, so make sure they have their customer ID and password because sometimes they'll sign up and then a few days later they try setting up the app and they don't have that information anymore or they have forgotten. So just tell them to sign up and keep track of those two things. And then you'll get an email saying so-and-so has signed up for your preferred customer club. Reach out to them right away and thank them for joining. Add them to your special PCC group you might have in, for example, I have one I have special groups in Facebook, or you might have a chat somewhere that you have all your PCC members so that you can give them updates. Send them a personalized mailing, maybe with some extra samples, one of the quick reference guide pamphlets, something to just show them how much they mean to you, leave them a little note. It's just like, hey, welcome to my VIPs, right? Like this is my preferred customers. I'm going to send you a special treat. Have them download the Swiss used customer or not the customer app, the Swiss used preferred customer app and help them sign in right away. I'm going to show you how to do that during our tech tip today if you're a little hazy on what that looks like. And then as you're following up, just make sure just quick messages of like, do you feel like you understand how those the different parts of the membership work? You could send them those documents, help them sign into the customer app or the used website so that they can sign in as a PCC member and see their 10% discount reflected in those prices. Tell them for each purchase, they will get used dollars back to use the next month. They can be accumulated as long as they're placing an order every month. And that they will get the most out of their benefits, get the most used dollars back, get to accumulate them, save them up for future purchases. If they are placing an order of $35 or more per month, that will help them get the most out of it. It's not necessary to remain an active PCC, but some of those benefits do expire or go down in value when they're not placing monthly orders, right? And share that PCC customer document with them, especially if they have more questions or they want more information beyond those basics. That's a good PDF to share so that they have that information. Now, I have found that I really have to follow up and kind of do a little hand holding with my PCC customers to get them signed up in the app right away so that they have easy access for the next time they want to place an order. Because sometimes, sometimes they don't place an order every month and they forget from one month to the next, and then they can't place their order and they're texting me at like 10 at night. So it's nice to have the app because it's all set up and ready to go. They can pop right in, place their order very seamlessly without much support once we get them to download it and sign into it, right? So when you are sharing the PCC app with your customers, there's actually a little link that you can send them that takes them right to a page that gives them a link to the App Store or the Google Play Store, depending on iPhone, Android, and they can click from that page and download the app. If you send them to the App Store to start searching, so much other stuff comes up. It's really hard for them to find that app just using the search bar. So what you'll want to do is when you're getting someone signed up on the PCC app, go ahead to your virtual office and scroll down past your dashboard to where it says quick links. And there is where we have all the useful links for consultants, for new consultants in English and in Spanish. Go to your just your regular consultant link tree by clicking on one of those. And your link tree will pop up. This is the Spanish one. The English one looks the same, right? But you will have a button on there that says the app for preferred customers. You'll click on that right from our link tree, our consultant link tree, and it will open up a page like this. This is what I'm saying. Your customer will be able to click on download in the App Store or get it on Google Play. You can click the little share icon and copy that link from there and send it off to your customer. Say, here, open this link, click on this link, and then choose from the App Store or Google Play, depending on what kind of phone they have, to download our preferred customer app and just help them get signed in. Like, you download the app, you open it, and then you put that same PCC ID and what's it called? Password that they used when they signed up in the first place, right? So it's really easy to get them started. Tell them how to sign in, tell them to click the little shopping cart to shop from it, right? Like, but handhold in that first step. It's definitely worth the 5 minutes that it takes to text with someone until they're all set up, or a phone call to get them ready. But then their PCC purchases will be easy peasy from there on, okay? Any questions about follow-up with our PCC members? Hopefully that helps just give you an idea of like what to do next, right? Because we're so excited, but we have to give them the support so that they can really take advantage of it. Okay, so in your to-do list for today, please send your direct product link for that featured set, the basic skincare set, to Cesar today or tomorrow, early tomorrow, if you're watching the replay. Reach out to your PCC members to make sure that they are clear on their benefits. Make sure that they have the PCC app. Help them get set up if they need to. Create social media content to engage your audience, of your target audience that needs simple skincare, and talk about our Vital Use skincare options so that you can really promote that and take part in our challenge for this week and win those free Eucosol sprays. And then just overall, we always want to work on selling $300 in products or sets every week at a minimum, so that you are getting the most out of your business opportunity here with Used as well. Okay, and remember to keep up with your Switzerland goals. Those of you who are really working hard to earn that trip to Switzerland 2025, you'll get those emails for your goals throughout. Oh wait, actually we're in November now. So those of you who have earned it, you shouldn't get any more emails now that we're in those last 2 months of the year. Anyways, make sure that you're working on earning and selling a little bit more each week. We want to do a little bit more each week than we did the last, okay? All right, so thank you everyone who has joined us for the replay. Those of you who are here with us live, just stay tuned for a couple of time-sensitive reminders.